how do you get around? I'll keep this short and sweet. Florence is a walking city. Most of the main tourist attractions are north of the river, and they are all a reasonable walking distance from each other. There are buses, but for a small city, Florence can have some pretty bad traffic, so walking is normally the best option. Plus, it's a great way to make new discoveries. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that the weather has been pretty good recently, and that definitely helps when you're exploring a new city. Taxis are another option, but they are very expensive. If you're coming from the airport, a taxi will charge you 20 to 30 euros, but there is a shuttle bus that will take you directly from the airport to the city for only 6 euros. In terms of sightseeing, there are too many to cover in this short video, so I will cover a handful, starting with the most famous Duomo di Firenze. You can buy a ticket for 15 euros and look around the beautiful church, and also make the exhausting walk to the top of the dome and get a view of the city. As you'll see in a second, that the before and after clips of me, you do work up quite a bit of a sweat, but I do promise it is totally worth it. If it's incredible views of the city that you are after, another option is that tower opposite the Duomo, which you can also climb as it is included in your 15 euro ticket, so you can get a view of the city as well as the Duomo itself. However, be warned, as this one also doesn't have an escalator, so if you climb them both within the same hour like I did, your legs might be shaky for some time. So, going from one iconic attraction to another, a short walk from the Duomo is the Accademia Gallery, which is home to the magnificent Michelangelo's David. Next on the agenda, and again within walking distance, noticing a bit of a pattern here, is Palazzo Vecchio. This is the town hall of Florence and was built after the people of Florence in the year 1299 decided to build something that showed the city's importance. It is absolutely beautiful and definitely worth the trip. Now, literally right next to Palazzo Vecchio is the Uffizi Gallery. This is one of the most frequently visited art museums, not just in Florence, but in Italy. It is filled with possessions from the famous Medici family, who had left these amazing paintings and sculptures to the people of Florence to showcase in a museum. There may be the occasional shot of me trying to look, oh there I am, trying to look like I know what I'm looking at. Now, once you finish in the Uffizi Gallery, if you walk through the main arches towards the River Arno, you will hopefully come across a nice sunny day like I did. And if you turn to the right, you will see the famous bridge, which is called Ponte Vecchio. The literal translation is Old Bridge. So this is a shot of me just by the bridge. There's no entrance fees or anything like that. It's a actual functioning bridge which you can walk across, and you'll notice that it's full of jewelers. When this was first opened, it was full of butchers hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but they have been banned, and now it is luxury jewelry shops that you'll see everywhere, the biggest brands. So as you can imagine, there's probably more window shopping going on than actual transactions. And as well as window shopping, there are also fantastic photo opportunities on both sides. So now that we've crossed the Ponte Vecchio bridge, we are now on the south side of the river. There's not many touristy things to do on this side, it's mainly residential, but one of the must-see things is Palazzo Pitti. This is one of the residences for the Medici family, and it and the Boboli gardens are absolutely stunning. Last but not least, probably a 10 to 15 minute walk from Palazzo Pitti is Piazzale Michelangelo. Here you will get some of the best views of the city. I recommend you come here in the evening so that you can watch that beautiful, beautiful sunset.